First carry for Lamar Miller. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Here's Watson now on second down. And on the left side, Fedorowicz has it. And he goes out right around the 39. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Second down now after the pass completion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And he's brought down. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
They keep it with Miller on first down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Well, add that play to his resume reel because he went to the Pro Bowl last year. That's how you go to the Pro Bowl. You make plays like that, big-time penetration, and throw people for losses.
On second down, here's Watson. And Miller with it over the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow.
And the offense lining up first and 10. Shift together here from the D-line. Running this with a wide receiver, Fuller. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On second down, here's Miller. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Lamar Miller, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
All right, CD, you got a second. You ready to go on the hot seat?
Oh, man. Already? Already this season?
Going to call this segment, you're the coach. You got
all right.
In Denver, Houston, Cleveland, Jacksonville, week 1, who are you starting at quarterback?
All right, let's take them individually then. Denver, I'm starting Trevor Siemian. Who was the second team?
Houston.
Houston, I am starting Deshaun Watson. Who's the third team?
Cleveland.
I'm starting Deshaun Kaiser.
Okay, and then Jacksonville.
Jacksonville, I'm starting Blake Bortles. I'm starting him ahead of Chad Henne. I'm telling him sink or swim. This is your year.
I like that. Going on the record and very decisive, I might add.
Yeah, how about that? And Patrick Mahomes won't start for Kansas City to begin the season, but he may be the starter when they head towards the playoffs.
From midfield, here's Brady. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Texans offense taking the field again as we start to get toward the end of preseason. Who's it going to be under center? Is it going to be Watson? Is it going to be Savage? What do you see?
It's going to be very interesting to see how it all goes down. Right now, I think Tom Savage has the advantage. He's the incumbent, and he's playing well in the preseason. In fact, he's 8 of 9 throwing the ball against New England, and accuracy is at a premium in the NFL. Deshaun Watson showing flashes, but still learning his way. 3 of 10 throwing the ball against the Patriots, but he did run in a touchdown.
But you know fans love new shiny toys, and sometimes that mentality can eke its way over to the front office.
Yeah, I think right now Tom Savage has the advantage, but I expect Deshaun Watson to have the job before the year is over.
They'll run it again with Miller. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Watson going to give this one to Miller. And he's brought down. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
I've yet to meet a wide receiver who likes to block more than catching the football, but the best ones understand that that's how they'll actually get more passes thrown to them if they help in the run game. And anytime you get a run of that yardage, that means the wide receivers did help. They get down to what a lot of people call the second level, the linebackers, or the third level where the defensive backs are, and they get out in front and put their bodies out there and create more space for their runners to gain the yardage.
Now a first down throw, Watson. Right side, caught Fedorowicz. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? What a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down.
And now Miller hit, and he fumbles. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense.
Now Brady throwing on second down. He's going to air it out deep for Hogan. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
On third and long, it's Brady. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Allen on to punt as he gets this one away. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the Texans take possession. And the Texans set to come onto the field. And they got across the 50 last time but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
Again, it's Miller. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Watson. Caught left side Hopkins. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. From the red zone now, Watson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. 10th carry now for Lamar Miller. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Less than an extra point attempt here. This is an 18-yard. And hello, I guess Larry's halftime show is buttoned through. And we are moving on and ready to go for the third quarter. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Oh, leads him behind on the spin. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
2nd down following the incompletion.
Let's go.
Throwing again is Watson. And he's got some space here. And he's brought down after a good gain. That good for 22 and a first down.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Watson on first down. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. On 1st and 10, Watson. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
Let's go. 1-9.
To throw on second is Watson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
3rd and long. It's Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days. Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On second down, here's Brady. Over the middle, Julian Edelman. It's complete. 23 yards on the play.
I'm guessing, partner, that if we're in the huddle with the Patriots right now, there's not a single guy that thinks they have any chance of coming back in this one, especially not with Tom Brady.
Yeah, who's Tom Brady? What's he done in the past as far as comebacks are concerned? Yeah, down right now, but that can evaporate quickly with him in the huddle.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
They try again with Lewis.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off. Throw it all the time, but you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now Brady. Throw complete right side to Cooks.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Third down. It's Lewis. And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here.
It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Now Brady got to have this one. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on fourth down. The Patriots come up empty on fourth down. And this Texans defense stands tall. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And he'll be taken down at the 18.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell them to take care of the ball and try and move forward.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And in this situation with the lead, fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Watson. And he's got Miller. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Come on, let's go. What?
Slot man moves right. A first down carry now for Miller. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Here we go.
Now Watson to throw on second down. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. So the D-line's going to spread out. To throw is Watson. Throwing on third and long. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? But he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense.
Still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, now.
He's got a man complete. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A gain of 39 that time. Offense comes to the line now, first and 10. Back to throw. He gets it to Cooks. Room to run inside the 40. And some room to roam now. And he'll be down deep in Houston territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. So now it's first and goal. This is Lewis. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. 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 I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Here comes Bruce Ellington on the return. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now out comes Houston. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston. Braxton Miller in the final minute, and the Texans have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. They only need a field goal. Obviously the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. He's back to throw. Slant route caught by Edelman. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. He'll look to throw. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. And now the timeout call. So 5 seconds left, and a field goal would send us to overtime. One final try now for Brady. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. So some drama down to the very end of this ball game, Charles, on that final kickoff. They were hoping to break free, some sort of miracle play, but they couldn't do it.
They had a chance, and that was their only opportunity to try and bring it all the way back. As you noted, they weren't able to get that done, but at least they had the shot. What a tremendous game to be this close and this well contested.
Yo, shit, just scored this game-winning touchdown with 1 second left. Came down. He drew this deep bomb the series before. I was up 14-10, and he fucking scored. Had 43 seconds left on the clock. Came down, drove on him. Got up to like the two no timeouts. I called my last one when I got up to like the 2.
You've
I
been
had
watching the
5 seconds left.
NFL
I was like,
on
fuck
EA
that,
Sports. For more, log on to
route the bump in the
EASports.com.
corner, nigga. Touchdown,
So
nigga.
long
1
from
second
Houston.
left. He just nigga 17-14, nigga. The streak continues. That's mad streak. He hot. I just told him good game though. God is good at the game, man. He was killing me with him on, man. That run game again, man. Hey. Clutch fucking guy. I had it on camera too. Word. Go back and look at that. Wow. Brady 13 for 16, 268. Wow. Had to let that nigga witness greatness too. He had to witness it. Sorry.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe. Just let me breathe for a minute, man.
So I was just like 115 when I fell asleep. Man, niggas out here grinding.
It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, fire like dragon. Man, I'm flying past Saturn. Out of here like I ain't that savage. Two. It's like I'm at the studio with Michael. You can hear me dancing on the beat. Bam, bam, about to put him dancing on the beach. 100 Latins in your lobby. That's what happens when you're around with body. And I put that in my mommy. I will never give my heart to a I can just make a dance that goes with this song. Then I'ma be on. Basic, gon' dance to it. Basic, everywhere, gon' dance to it. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe for a minute. White Range Rover, in it. Let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe. I got 2 shows, I'm about to pitch another. Throwing alley-oops to my brothers. We all shine, nobody victims. I'm on these sweatsuits, black Pippins. I swag different. That's why the money in the bag different. Come up short, you'll have your fam. I lay on beaches and swerving whips. You ain't serving, you just an urban myth. Every day, get ride around Queens on a jet ski, it's me. Get to the day I die, every day get. Man, I'm that. Breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe for a minute. White Range Rover, in it. Let me breathe for a minute.
Have you paid on that yet?
Just let me breathe for a minute. White Range Rover, in it.
You think they're gonna turn it off in the middle of a game?
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. 2 teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's Dak Prescott's Cowboys going up against Brady's Patriots.
All right, Larry, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he get this only back to the 20. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And Beasley with it over the middle. And down he'll go at the 25. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. 3rd play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
Give me that, nigga.
Battle for it, and it's intercepted.
That's how you start to drive off in the 40.
And his guys are going to take over
He wants
at
to
the
shoot too.
39-yard line. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. So after the INT, it's Brady. And right side, caught Hogan. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. And the D looking like they may blitz. Brady, and he's going to get into the end zone. So cue up the Gronk spike. It's a Patriot touchdown. Rob Gronkowski from 19 yards away. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Gronkowski now out to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's going to be run over, hit hard, as he'll be marked down. And before this series gets rolling, you know, a story, very feel-good story. Cowboys' 3rd preseason game. Nice to see Jalen Smith out there, wasn't it?
I almost get emotional talking about this because when Jalen Smith was in college at Notre Dame before that draft season, I had him ranked as a top player in college football. And when I saw him get hurt in the bowl game and then to hear the extent of the injury where people said he may never play football again, for him to battle his way back and be out there in an NFL game and then to see him perform and see like Jalen Smith of old, that's pretty darn impressive. My hat's off to that young man.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. The inaugural carry for Darren McFadden. And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
They'll run it with Elliott. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Brady now on 1st down. Goes underneath here to White. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24.
Oh, here he goes. He's out of here. That's 10 straight. Let's get it. He's out of here.
First.
Yeah, he's still.
So they're operating in the red zone. From the gun, it's Brady. This will be caught at about the 6. A big hit. Knocked down sideways at the 6-yard line. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. And the defense definitely showing blitz here. Now Lewis. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind.
And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Dion Lewis, a 3-yard touchdown run, and the Patriots add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. Gronkowski now out to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And an alley to run. Dez Bryant with nothing but green grass ahead of him. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dez Bryant with officially a 103-yard return. Then the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Brady now on first down. And that's complete to Cooks. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And he lets go a laser pulled in by Edelman. First down is Brady, and he'll set up the bubble screen to Edelman here. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Brady again. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. That time a slant, Brady in general on those quick hitters, he just releases the ball so fast.
He does, and he's so accurate, but most of the time he wins before the ball's even snapped by his pre-snap read. Finds out where the defense is and delivers it to the proper place.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Rob Gronkowski with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Gronkowski now out to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. And out now come the Cowboys. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
That means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
He got 29 yards that time. First down, Prescott. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted.
You want to throw a screen, then throw the screen. I'm trying to throw it to somebody else.
Terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Throw your shit got snagged.
That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2
Snag
picks
the dick in your zipper, nigga.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
The swing pass caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Chris Hogan, 30 yards. And the Patriots add on to their lead. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. A gain of 3, second down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Well, so many times we look at the short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo.
And for the third time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. There he goes right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots.
That pick six extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a big hit at the end of that one. He's knocked down hard at the 16. And now here come the Cowboys. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
On second down, Prescott again. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Des Bryant, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. On third down, Elliott. Room here to run. He's got a first down past the 30. He's at the 50. The 40, the 20, 10, touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 84 yards, and the Cowboys get a bit closer. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play call.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
And this is secured by the Patriots. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
On first down, Brady. And he will go down, a Cowboys sack. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
Oh, I got one more
As
second.
they'll
It
stop
was
it
a
with
curtain.
17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On second down, here's Brady. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's fourth down.
I think it's pretty safe to say that when you're up 3 touchdowns, the last thing you want to do is hang one up there and put it in jeopardy and possibly get it intercepted. You got a nice lead. You should be able to protect it. But if you get careless with the football, look out.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And now out come the Patriots. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Time running out here on the play clock. Here's Brady to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. Ah, yes, Brady to Gronk. You think these two are in sync?
Without a doubt. And, look, they both understand what they can do for each other. Gronk knows if he gets open, the ball's going to be there. And Tom Brady knows what a great security blanket Gronk is. When all else fails, you find big 87.
Breaks a tackle. And an alley to run. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. It's a gain of 5. And that'll make it a 2nd down. And they're definitely showing blitz here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Play clock winding down. On 3rd and 2. Brady looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
Most players will tell you that night games, while they can be fun, they're really hard to prepare for because you wake up on game day and all you want to do is get to the stadium and let's get going. But you got to bank that fire a little bit and hold it until the evening. It's almost like a Broadway premiere. Got to wait until the nighttime to go out there in front of the bright lights. And boy, has he harnessed himself really well, and now he's unleashing it on the opponents.
And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting to run. From the red zone now, Prescott. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out.
second down, Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. He'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
34 yards there and a first down. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
They run. This is Lewis. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 11. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. And the play clock's running down. To throw, it's Brady. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. On first down, Brady dumps it off to Lewis. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. 12 more yards there and another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. Now Brady throwing on second down. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. Now Brady. As a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown. Julian Edelman, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more. Gronkowski now out to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Dante Hightower, and he's able to get it back to the.
No.
Dude.
Shit. Still giving niggas the blues.
What's going on, record look like?
27-13 now on a 10-game win streak. Rank 125.
Man, just fucking on that 3-game losing streak, bro. That's awesome.
Everything ain't what it seemed like. I know. Hold up, what you mean? Where you been in? This is merely the beginning again. What you been living in? The rocks under the bridge, like Anthony Kiedis, looking for something to complete us. And maybe lead us. A long way from equal is how to treat us.
7,000, bro. That's big.
Turn on the television and see the vision they feed us.
Yeah, I was like 102 when I fell asleep and woke up. I was like 178. I got it down to 125 again.
Everybody love. Everybody know.
What was that? Bro, I was at 2,000. Nah, 3-0.
Everybody bleed. Everybody needs some.
Yeah, nigga, that's because you wasn't playing. Yeah, nigga, you wouldn't be playing, nigga. You be dropping because niggas is out here.
No, because I ain't playing. Only game I was yesterday. That's because my phone broke, so I got off work. I was on all this extra running around shit, bro. What up, King?
Man, what the fuck is that? People told me as a child, as a little boy playing with his toys, I should be ashamed. And some people look ashamed when I rap, like my great granddaddy didn't take to the back. Not accepted by the ghetto. I don't give a fuck, praise God, I can see the light. Everybody talk about race this, race that. I wish I could erase that, face facts. Everybody people, everybody bleed, everybody needs some. Everybody love, everybody know how it goes. Everybody people, everybody bleed, everybody needs some, everybody love, everybody know. Okay, I was gone for a minute, but I'm back now. Sit the back down. Seem like everybody nowadays, Hollywood. Oh, it's like that now. I'ma show you how to act now. I'ma show them how to act. I'ma show you. I'ma show them how to act.
This one should put me in the top 100.
With the, we dump it off like V. Ramonovic. Sorry, homie, you know we done friends us off of politics. Never get to see who really running. Now you know who running. You rappers on punishment. Papa dog, they be lying on they brother. What up? Everybody scared a little linky man is evident. Feeling like 50 weeks.
What up, Zaddy? What up, Key? About to get this 200,000 coins for this Madden.
This is the NFL.
How'd you get that?
EA Sports.
Just play solos.
Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their teams.
That's what I was doing. One of y'all niggas got an extra kicker y'all could give me?
I got a gold kicker.
I just need like a 70 or something,
I
bro.
got a kicker in the pack. I got a 71 kicker.
How many you get?
I have a bunch.
If y'all niggas got an extra kicker, let me get one, bro. They keep playing me so I can finish my solo shit.
Kicker sucks that bad.
Bro, you can't make a 45-yard field. He's a 55 overall. Then I bought like a 65 overall. This nigga can't make it either. He keep it in the upright, dog. I like 70,000 coins on that nigga.
Alright, got you, but after
shift together here from the D-line. Kaiser now to throw on
I'm about to go back
first
to the
down.
play guys in last year.
He's going to drop this off to his fullback.
It's hard to play the Let him fumble early. Let's get it.
Patriots.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger?
What the fuck is that?
On offense, and how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. Wide open receiver complete. And
Just had a
down,
good game.
but not before reaching the 8-yard line. A good pick
shootout,
up there,
man.
26 yards. First and goal. Defense with their backs against the wall. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. Again, it's Lewis. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say...
And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Dion Lewis.
I'm going to slide you this 74 overall kick.
Taking the early lead.
Little shit.
Able to punch it in on third down. Makes
I'm trying to get that Devontae Parker, bro.
He's a 76
you feel
overall.
the exhale? Because they were already thinking
I
ahead,
appreciate
all
that, man.
good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call, they already had it lined up.
I'm trying to get that Devontae Parker. And I can't pick past that kick anymore.
25 at the 24-yard line. Charles, for the Cleveland Browns, as they come back out here
put
on
him
offense,
on the
their
trade
quarterback
block.
battle wasn't really just a 2-man battle. It's really a 3-man battle right now.
Who's
going
up
into
for
the season,
it?
isn't it?
And I'm not sure
You
they
can give me
anticipated
whatever.
that. They knew if they drafted a quarterback,
You
which
said
they
whatever?
did Deshaun Kaiser, he
Yeah.
would be in the game. But according to Brock Osweiler, it was a little bit of a surprise to everyone, and many thought that he wouldn't even be with the team come training camp. Instead, he's firmly in the thick of this battle, along with Cody Kessler as well.
On first and 10, Kaiser, a screen
Allow
complete to
50
Crowell.
points a game, 20 or fewer total yards, gain at least 6
And he's
yards on
brought
offense.
down, getting this one up to about the 35.
It's a touchdown.
That's good for a quarterback tackling.
That's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and
I'm
all
going to make
off-season
my
about a
day in
season
Tom
open opponent.
Thompson with
And
77.
they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a
different story.
long night.
Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. Deep ball, short ball, that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
Third down, Kaiser. And the third down pass falls incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away.
Oh shit, like I just returned the punt with Edelman. Just missed. I got to the 10. Oh, that's fucked up.
One man to beat. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down. And this offense is going to be set up with a 1st and 10 inside the 15.
Lamar Charles went to a better team than the
Great
Broncos.
spot to start this drive from.
Well, that's a pickup for the Broncos.
Well, I'm saying he's showing somewhere else. They're not a
1st
quarterback.
and 10. Here's Brady. And he's got it. And eventually stopped just shy of the goal line right around the 2. 10 yards there to start the drive and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
And all they need is a good
Possible
running game.
run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. 1st down and goal. The offense knocking. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Dion Lewis with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Patriots add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Gotta stop move in the run. What?
Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. Already
You better drop that.
first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. A 1st down carry now for Crowell. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland 1st.
But we know one thing, Isaiah Crowell can run if given an opportunity. Had the longest run in the NFL in 2006.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the 1st on the ground. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Coleman has it here right side. And he'll go out of bounds down inside the 15-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
What time you got up tonight? 11? 10? Oh, we should do it. Somebody be here. Be here? Yeah, probably.
On the counter, it's Crowell. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe you keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
To throw, Kaiser. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Corey Coleman, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. And that one makes it 14-7. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Open now to get back in the end zone on his 4th possession. They'll start things on 1st down with Dion Lewis. Space to maneuver at the 40. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set. fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. Waiting to throw on second down. And right side caught Hogan. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Chris Hogan, 47 yards. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
A big play that time for Cleveland. 41 yards.
Now, that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this.
Here we go.
First down, Kaiser. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. They go play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The intended target was Corey Coleman. And it's second down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
A second down throw now for Kaiser. His throw caught right around the 6. And eventually brought down, but it's near the 5 at the 6. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
Dude, why can't I find a fade on here, yo? Where the fuck is the fade at? I cannot find it. I'm trying to fade. I'm on the 4-yard line.
Nigga, you actually can't make that nigga do a fade.
Kaiser yet again.
Hot route.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Josh Gordon from 6 yards away. And the Browns are back within a score. And he knocks it through.
Oh, he dropped it. That was some bullshit. He just wants to leave too and drop it.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it could be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
That's the bullshit.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
I need some breakfast.
Throwing on first.
This nigga auto doing on fucking kick.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Brady will try again on second down. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. And now the Browns are going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Brady.
What's so different? Okay, the graphics and shit, they saying graphics and shit is better. It's like games. It's really better to get like a 4K TV. That's the new big thing is our 4K shit.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field. Really, they didn't give it as much time to develop.
Oh, shit.
Somewhere around the 15
Get that bitch.
And the defense, they recover, bat it free.
This nigga just, oh my
this one sent away.
No, you got like a 4K TV, 4K PlayStation and shit.
12 yards on the return.
You see that little, that thing up on Facebook where they got the PlayStation and Xbox together now? Oh yeah, the white dude that shit, I see it.
Trying to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting to run. To throw is Kaiser. Caught here left side by Brett. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Kaiser now.
You said you have a 4K TV, King?
Yeah.
Going up top.
What's that? How much that shit charge you?
Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown.
You said what?
Like 60
David
inches, like 4 or 5. I
as
don't
the
know how much
first
I
half
paid
is
for it.
winding down.
It's in your room or like a living room?
Within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he puts it through.
You got the PlayStation Pro or no?
Nope.
So does that shit still look good on the 4K though?
Yep.
That's why I got.
I'm about to say that nigga is double covered. You better not kiss that shit.
One of those 4K TVs.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Looking to throw on second down.
Nigga, you want a game every time I want a game. Because I mean the same thing I am, right?
Incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
And actually, Larry, hold that thought. We're right back to the action. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he is knocked down from the side at the 24-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting.
Damn, man,
both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you. Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. He finds it over past the 40. Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan.
Bro, didn't nigga.
Contact, he is knocked down hard at the 46.
Bro, what did you say?
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Bro, I didn't hear nothing he said.
On first down, Brady.
What's up?
And he slings one that's incomplete.
I know our
What producers you talking about? What you talking about, man?
You're trying to play out the man for
I
some money.
didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did
not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
He ain't no free. He know Mondo can't be. That's how they Mondo they can quit.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
He ain't even not you making him quit.
Yards on the
That's
play.
Dude.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And ready now for 2nd and 9.
Take it out tomorrow. You in the booth with him? You in the booth with him?
And he's in. Touchdown.
You in the trap with him?
Chris Hogan, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
How the fuck he...
Gostkowski now out to kick it away.
This nigga came out of nowhere and picked that shit.
Taken successfully. Now we take a glance at the offense as
Bro,
they
who
work
said
their
that?
way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game, a chance
That's
for
what
the
they say,
offense
I don't know.
to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they
Well, playing with you, bro, if I saw
to
you.
get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
Oh, that man, that's so good.
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're
Why are you lying? Niggas fought one. Niggas rumble one brawl and one turn to a four.
It's intercepted.
That wasn't even a rumble.
Oh, and now some space to operate. Breaks free again. That's an experienced DB picking off a rookie, and you know sometimes those experienced DBs, they love going against the young pups, don't they?
And I go back to the offseason, had a quick conversation with him about, hey, when you play young, what's it like for you? And he says it's like being a boxer. I give him a lot of different angles, a lot of different looks, and a lot of times I just bait the young guy.
And there he baited him right into the interception.
They call her Boots with that boulder. She said that boulder.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Sets up the screen to Lewis. He's to the 10.
I ain't see her. She's like, she still look good with that boulder.
5 yards for the touchdown. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
I mean, shit, that was in middle school. That was like 8th grade though. So I'm pretty she get.
Now out to kick it away.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Gets it to Gordon. And some room to maneuver. It's a big play there for the Browns. 41 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive
plays,
and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kenny Britt, 29 yards. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this.
Well, that's tomorrow, too.
But sometimes that binds you up so
much. I'm about to put some money on that. I need some quick bread.
A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
Yo, they're cheating the fuck out of me, dog. I threw 3 picks in OP. Yo, what the fuck?
You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and
not for real. I tried to play it this year.
They start the drive on the ground with Lewis.
I tried to play it this year for real, like a little bit.
Line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
I ain't really do nothing yet, but I just unlocked a couple players and shit.
To the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
To throw, it's Brady. It's holding up into Cooks.
He's about to give you a 6-5.
Just shy of the 40, they'll mark him down at the 39. Brady connecting with Cooks for the Patriot first down. So the offense has it first and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Flushed out right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Pats do snap it. It's Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Brady now on 1st down. Throw complete right side to Cooks. 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Brandon Cooks, 49 yards. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it? To throw it underneath, a short pass like that. But, boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
On the return, Jabril Peppers. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because
yeah, that's why you're supposed to do the dark area.
See what you did on the last drive? When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out.
Placenta, like the baby is supposed to go to placenta still and shit.
First down, but couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely.
But there's still like nutrients and there's still like nutrients and shit in there.
Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
I learned this a minute ago. I don't remember, but I know you can still do the baby. You can still leave a baby connected to the placenta for like 48 more hours and shit. That's what helps like people get rid of like sickle cell and shit like that. And there's a bunch of nutrients and shit in there.
43 yards.
Yeah, that's what they say. Like, when a baby's born, it's in the dark for what, 9 months, and then it just comes out and get a bright ass light in his face.
From the red zone now.
Yeah, I learned that shit too. I learned it a minute ago though. So I forget like everything.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Second down, Kaiser. Escaping.
A lot of less chances of getting sick and diseases and shit like that.
Josh Gordon, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go with a big bang, Crowell. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it
this nigga Jamal Charles just chunked that nigga. That shit crazy.
Now a play fake here.
I'm on the line. I'm about to lose for some bullshit. I took like 3 picks back to back.
Corey Coleman with his 2nd.
It was some weird ass shit. This nigga Von Miller caught the ball backwards, yo.
I know Paul Beer talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air.
Like the one pick, Von Miller caught this shit backwards. The other pick, dude, Brandon Marshall, fucking Monsolio Jones, like, jumped past. What the fuck is this?
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know,
I can make them paralyzed and shit like that. Fuck up their vertebrae.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going.
They can paralyze them, fuck up their vertebrae and shit like that.
Because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive.
This nigga won on some bullshit. Man, help this nigga win, dog. Bullshit.
The defense to knock the ball away.
Some nigga online. Alright, give me a minute, I'm gonna take a shit.
starting to run out, really becoming a factor. We'll see if the defense can get the stop they need to get the ball back to the offense. Brady now on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Yeah.
That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult to hold on to it because
Sorry,
it was
that's what I was
contested all the
thinking.
way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
And at this stage of the game, time a factor, time on their side as they just try to eke out the final precious moments of this one. Looking back to the air on second down. It's Brady. He's letting it. It got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Now they'll run with Lewis. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Brady going to throw here. And right side caught Hogan. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. New England on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw, Brady. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first. In the red zone this time. Now a handoff here to his running back. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Shift together here from the D-line. The Patriots in the victory formation as they'll take the knee. The offense on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots winners here at home as we say so long from Foxborough.
What you going to do? Go for baseball?
No Harvard, but I was a scholar. Hard knocks, and I learned to be smarter. Don't prefer to be bothered. You get if I order. That's word to my father. I will for my mother. Deal with my brothers. Keep it real. Don't talk with no. Plus I duck under covers. Gotta stay on this mission. Got a vision that's endless. They told me don't be a menace. They gon' serve me a sentence. But now I'm up in the illest that did it. Get the cream look.
Yeah, send it.
About opinions. I'm just minding my business. If I'm grinding, I'm shining. Don't got time for the gimmicks. I'm it. I'm it.
I don't know what.
I'm it. I'm it.
It's cause, man, when niggas know some shit, the other niggas don't know. Niggas be thinking it's some weird shit or some funny shit. Oh yeah, you phone brother polite? You think so?
Okay, now we back to square one.
You know who Dr. Umar Johnson is? I mean, you know, ain't nobody perfect.
Damn, bro.
Why you say that?
He go fly.
I mean, you gotta look at it.
I can promise I'm being honest. This being modest. I am your highness. I am the finest. You rappers, plus you a liar. Don't idolize and I don't admire. Been doing me for like.
But nah, dude, that's what he from. He used to, nah, that's what he said. Like he said that, like when he like first was like coming out. How he from New York or whatever. So he used to be hustling and game begging until somebody school him to the game and pull him down to school him to the game. So he used to be on the block hustling and game begging. He tell niggas that, like he used to be like crazy ass young nigga that like basically like trying to reform himself or his life now, and really was like learning what the fuck's actually going on. Like he tells people everything.
I-95 at the home of the Eagles, Lincoln Financial Field.
I mean, there's some shit he do still that he when I be following that be like the fuck, like this nigga's like the regular ass hood nigga. But I tell niggas like when he used to be like just basically trying to reform himself, turn himself around and like look.
The New England Patriots. It was the Eagles that shocked the Patriots in Foxborough last year who will get the upper hand here as we're underway on EA Sports. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
He's gonna put it down. Dude, but you know what though? Like, they was on the study, baby. I forget which one it is. You could probably smoke indica and not sativa because you know they have different effects on niggas.
Play there right off the bat. 45 yards.
Well, that's
Yeah, so you might be able to smoke one and just not the other. Everything. That's how I am, man. I like that shit.
50-50 balls. What is that more like? What, a 90-10 for him?
That's what he calls them. He calls them 90-10 balls. I love that line and respect his ability. He can go up and get it. Now the longtime Patriot. It's LeGarrette Blount. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. On second down, here's Wentz. And he's going to be out
of bounds down inside the 20. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
I don't mean to jump in on
oh, they played me out of sack. Fuck out of here. Give me that.
Plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble.
Who is John Wall, bro?
Everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found
that's on my new phone. 2K every man, nigga. Oh yeah, he probably
he a little small nigga though.
11-yard touchdown, and the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
That was some bullshit. I'll take it. And that was some bullshit.
Sturgis out now to kick this one off. Now Dion Lewis to return. He'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Coach the Jazz, Snake Farrell. No, I'm not.
First and 10. Here's Brady. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now. Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays, too. Eyes up, head up, run right through.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Wentz now on first down. Ertz over the middle. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Throwing now is Wentz. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. And they'll go Wentz to block here. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And he's able to put it through. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. This one taken from the 7. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. And that one results in 35 yards. On first down, Brady. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Brandon Graham. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Now Brady throwing on second down. Flush to his right. They find some open field here. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
On third and long, it's Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Brady to throw for it on fourth down. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on fourth down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Play action. Now Wentz. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
Torrey Smith, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Here's Blunt. Blunt rumbling with a first down and more. Touchdown, Philadelphia. LeGarrette Blunt, 31 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Sturgis out now to kick this one off. And now out come the Patriots. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
A minute 59 to go in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. Throwing on first down is Brady. Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Throwing on first down, Brady. Wide open, Julian Edelman. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Julian Edelman, 35 yards. And the Patriots get a score closer. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. Once again here on 2nd and 10. Ertz has it left side. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
They'll run it here with Blunt. 18 yards there and a 1st down.
So under the category of, while it can't be us because we're not that good, but could you imagine if this was you? Like Garrett Blunt, his first 1,000-yard season since, what, 2010, his rookie year? And 18 touchdowns in the regular season, and no longer with New England.
He is over 30 now. He turned 30 in December. I don't know if that played a factor, but yeah, such a productive year, and then he's gone.
Well, that just tells you this. Now he's going to be playing with a chip on his shoulder trying to prove something.
2nd down here after the incomplete pass. Shift together here from the D-line. Now Wentz. And he comes back with one complete.
Wow.
And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Throwing on first is Wentz. He's going to air one out.
Oh,
this is taken in. It's complete. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards. They come out here in the eye. On the toss, this is Blunt.
That shit just glitch. I hate when it does that.
Touchdown, Eagles. Garrett Blunt with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the 2nd half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Brady now on 1st down.
They dropped that? Come on, Hogan.
Ball pops out, incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped it. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Wentz now on first down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. This clearly the final play of the half, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it with 3 seconds remaining. A final shot before half for Wentz. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Brent Selleck as time expires in the first half. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Big decision there. They say forget the field goal and go for it, and it pays off. Well, we're going to let you off a little easy there, LR. Halftime interrupted, and we are ready to get to this third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. Twisting away. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And a good effort on the return there. Gets...
And there goes my streak.
Yeah. Young Gerald. Yeah. Die line with the boom pow. Every week now, switch for a new style. 2 12s in the back just blew out. Everything I do end up in the news now. Yeah. Lead a cloud with a few now. Just some Hollywood and they do. I'm in the mood now. 2 a.m. What you wanna do now? What you wanna do now? Little baby, pass. Don't spill on me. That's Margella. Got this Oakland game to tell her. She look familiar. At Coachella, what's her name? Isabella. Forget it. Yeah. Like a week ago, but we both know how weekends go. Tryna function, got some places we could go. Lot y'all got me speaking slow like I'm blessed. I don't GA. You tryna yes on yes. Say less. Say less. You ain't got, you ain't go. Say less. Yeah. Say less. Hey girl, what it do? If you got friends, cool, bring a few through. No fun if the homies man, R.I.P. Nate Dogg, this too true. And you know what I'm down for. Round 2, round 3, and a round 4. Move switch when she knocked at the front door. Next up was the uproar. Yeah, was like a week ago, but we both know how weekends go. Tryna tuck off, got some places we could go. Swear she got the like wow, she's blessed, I'm blessed. I don't GA. You tryna yes on yes. Say less. Say less. You ain't got, you ain't go. Say less.
Sheesh. What you saying, I don't understand. I'm on my mind, I'm pumping. Sheesh. I swear this lock y'all got me stuttering. Girl, you so I fall in love again. Sheesh. Get it, my favorite rush. You talkative, ain't gotta say too much. Be quiet, who got some grapes I'm trying to... I'm all roll for these. Get it, not complicated. No conversation, get it, not complicated. No conversation, please say less. Please say less. Please say less.
I'm blessed. I don't GA. You tryna yes on yes.
Appreciate it.
Say less. Say less. You ain't got, you ain't go. Say less. Say less. Say less. You ain't got, you ain't go. Say less.
People trying to say I'm only enemy. Got a code with my dogs, can't get in between. I can give them life, no more energy. Amen, amen. Spent about 60 on the time, I can't even lie. No way in, no way out, do or die. So on roll, when I roll, must be. Amen, amen.
I can't rob Benz, I don't do peace. I beast, I gotta eat. Saber tooth, tiger, diamond tooth teeth. Rockin' right now, won't you come peep? I was outside. The way that shake, leave your mouth wide. You need to say grace for you say thanks.
Amen, amen. What's left in my life, don't know what's in store. I've been dealing with these blessings that I can't ignore. Putting up the numbers, we ain't keeping score. Amen, amen. I here on the block, my side. Run it in the house for us 12 o'clock. Yeah, the hood love me, but you gotta watch. Amen, amen.
I just three, I don't do sleep. Yeah, tryna see, UV. Yeah, we gon' fall through, coming through deep.
Amen, amen.
Yeah, packed it from the south, moved it to the west. Iced the logo on the cross, threw it on my neck. Yeah, when I rep the set, gotta stay blessed. Yeah.
Amen, amen. People trying to say I'm only enemy. Got a code with my dogs, can't get in between. I can give them life, no more energy. Amen, amen.
Man, what it meant to me. Everybody try to take the identity. Everybody around me turn to a friend of me. Sit back while I take on a remedy. I cannot let it get into me. It's playing a toll on me mentally.
Picture me putting my city all over the map. There wasn't believers, I had to get even in mad. We coming up, pulling up, jumping all over your grass. So tell them I got a new girl. Tell them that I'm the bank and I want on my 50s in cash. I'm tired of living check to check. I need 20 models. This is smiling in my grave, fresh to death. I've been Wu-Tang with a spectre deck. Yeah, I got that. I gotta just get off my chest. I cannot miss. I got last on my list and you next. Take it how you want it. I ain't famous like I want it, but I think I might just skirt off. Blow the speakers and turn up. Pop up. Go to church with my shirt off. Tell the Lord that I'm here now. I've been waiting.